What's going on, everybody? LK here, back at it again with another video, and today some more Dragon Ball FighterZ for y'all. So at this point we're pretty deep into season 3, right? So the season 3.5 patch came out with Master Roshi back in September, and I want to start talking about some of the more common picks now. So before I was talking about characters like Gogeta and Vegito, mildly uncommon picks, or characters that are maybe straight up rare, but now I want to talk about some of the meta characters and how they're affecting the meta in season 3 and 3.5. And of course, the first character we have to talk about is Ultra Instinct Goku. If you got a sec, subscribe to the channel if you already haven't, and like this video. It does help the channel grow, and I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Now, there are already a bunch of videos on this character on this channel already. Most of them, of course, is how to fight him, you know, dealing with his defensive options and all that. When this character came out, I felt like he was pretty strong, like top 10-ish ranges, but I was like, man, you know, despite him having all these things, I think he has like flaws. But what ended up happening is something I didn't really expect. It's mostly about certain things that he has that affect the whole way the game plays. So people meme about him, you know, they call him ultra ignorant, his jab is good, blah blah blah, the 2H is good. And you know, on defense too, he has a whole slew of defensive options like the EX4 frame, DP, counter, etc. These things combined with his good neutral game, easy combo extensions, definitely make him stand out amongst other characters. And of course, like a lot of characters, he gets stuff from Kid Buu, and Kid Buu works well with him too. The thing people actually overlook about him is what happens in this situation. And right now, in the past couple of weeks, I've been hyper focused on trying to avoid this at all times. When this character came out, there are actually pretty mixed opinions about his DP assist. It's pretty big on the ground, but vertically it's just a straight line. But UI Goku actually introduced a really important point about fighting defensive assists that I bet in EU they already understand, because there's a lot of 18 players out there. And that's pretty much, if you're losing against a team with a defensive assist, you're losing more than normal because they have an invincible assist they can call. So they're still able to move around pretty freely, and they can kind of play safe, and you have to overextend but in a safe way, or else they're going to call their defensive assist. And as we all know, UI Goku is really easy to hit confirm off of. This point doesn't just apply to UI Goku, it also applies to Android 18A, Android 17A, Roshi B, any defensive assist, an assist that takes a hit or is invincible. This kind of thing matters, especially how easy you can hit confirm off it. This is definitely one of the major things about Roshi B, for instance. Now, where UI Goku stands out especially as well is in these kind of corner scrambles too, because so normally mid-screen, as I said before, it has a wide hitbox on the ground, and then it's a very narrow hitbox at the top. So this actually hits from round start. But what happens is, when you try to retreat out of the corner, he will lock you in from escaping from the corner because he has a full vertical line that reaches to the top of the screen that you can't get past. This enables many characters to, for lack of a better word, edge guard you, just box you in the corner, keep you in the corner zone. It's a line you have to pay attention to and you have to respect. If you start respecting this UI assist, eventually the opponent will be able to choose to not call it and just run at you because you're worried about them calling their invincible assists. On top of that, you don't even have the option to snap him in, because in this season it is much harder to get snap offense. So normally you might think, man, this assist is really enabling, I want to target him and just get him out of the game. But in this version, it's not as good of an idea, and he has good incoming options as well. And to top it off, I've been kind of joking about this with friends like New Jersey Sage and Nico Maki when we're playing. When you have him, especially with Kid Buu, and this is an extremely common shell, you're seeing a lot in the Dragon Ball National Championships, he has what I call like a kind of win condition, where if he gets you to block this into 50-50 and he hits you, the game might be over if you don't have a spark. He does a lot of damage and he can take you to the corner. He's really good at building meter and he's really good at cashing out as well. So a lot of games that you might be like, man, that was a wash, it's just an unfortunate series of events of you lose the point war at 1, UI Goku comes in, he gets this situation, gets a mix-up, and if that mix-up hits, the game is leading to the end of the game for you. So playing against this very popular Kid Buu UI shell is pretty rough, and an opponent having UI period, you have to really hyper focus on the point war and try to win the point war safely, because if you use your spark especially and you lose the point war, you're losing way more than against other teams and other team combinations. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. I've been pretty focused about this because, of course, as you guys know, I haven't been competing in a lot of online tournaments. Basically, the only 2 online tournaments I've been playing in all year is the one Pro Warriors team tournament that I entered, and this. So UI Goku, high level UI Goku, I mean, hasn't really entered my life until like September when I started playing with New Jersey Sage again and started playing offline. So as I play against this character, I'm just noticing these trends, and hopefully this thing helps you as well when you fight him, giving you something to think about and help you like make choices against him. Again, there are a bunch of countermeasures for UI Goku on this channel already. I'll have them at the end of the video and the description as well. As usual, if you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. Like and subscribe if you feel like it, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.